Hello, African size HornbillTV la NAGAMESE Express. July 19 de Press Information Bureau, Ministry of Information and Broadcasting Khanra media khan karne ek din laga media workshop organize kurise. Prime Minister Narendra Modi laga government 11 saal puncha laga theme niche de. Program de PIB Khanra media kinega fact finding kurbo lage itu khan hikaise. IB details abo.
Today, I think only from the medical departments, the resource persons are there. But even if we see there are many, in many departments, various programs have been launched, and I think our media friends also, they are well aware of the various programs where we used to organize from village to village, from different colonies to colonies. And I would like to request, taking this advantage, is that you are the channel to share all these programs to reach out to the people, and also like the positive impact of launching and of all these programs. So I think if we share these positive impacts, and I know personally that there are many people who have benefited and who have done well, but we Nagas, as we see, like many people who have achieved success through certain programs, but they don't come out openly sharing their success stories to the people. But through the medias, if you can share this kind of things, I think people will be really benefited, and through the successful programs of certain individuals and certain organizations or certain societies, the other peoples who are in the rural areas will also be benefited. They will take up that example of that peoples, and I think definitely in longer runs our Naga society or our people will be economically benefited.
This year marks a transformative phase aimed at our evolving armed forces into a technologically advanced, combat-ready force, prepared for integrated multi-domain operations. Several key areas are being focused upon for this reform journey. The enhancement of jointness and integration among the defense forces is paving path for establishment of the integrated theatre commands. Attention is also being directed towards emerging domains such as cyber and space, and technologies like artificial intelligence, machine learning, hypersonic and robotics. Inter-service cooperation and joint training is helping us build shared operational understanding. The acquisition procedures are also being simplified, making it time-sensitive and more effective. The public-private partnerships are being encouraged through knowledge sharing, ease of doing business, and collaboration across all stakeholders in the defense ecosystem. Civil-military coordination is further strengthened to reduce inefficiencies. Our aim is to position India as a credible defense exporter through the R&D and international collaborations, while also focusing on veteran welfare and leveraging their valuable expertise. Above all, we strive to instill pride in our rich Indian heritage while adopting global best practices suited to our national context. We are confident that this year of reforms will be a milestone in our defense modernization journey, laying a strong foundation for securing India's sovereignty and an ever-evolving world. In the state of Nagaland, the commitment of our defense forces has been a beacon, guiding us, ensuring the peace and stability in the region by means of coordinated efforts. Though the safety of citizens remain our key responsibility, numerous humanitarian assistance and disaster relief operations have also been undertaken by our forces in coordination with the state administration. In the road infrastructure development, Project Sevak of the Border Road Organization is playing a pivotal role in the state of Nagaland since 1961, with its headquarters in Dimapur. Project's achievements are especially creditable as they were made under challenges like the rugged terrain and inhospitable monsoon conditions in the state, and also amid the security challenges and insurgency environment in 1960s and 70s. Despite these challenges, the project has delivered a number of significant roads in Nagaland. That includes the Dimapur-Kohima Highway, the roads connecting Tuensang to Mon, Dimapur-Peren, Zuneboto to Kefre, and so on. These roads are the mainstay of the states even today. These roads have brought multidimensional dividends to the region, providing smooth mobility not only to the defense forces but also to our dear citizens. The roads have assisted in bringing the remote tribal areas into the mainstream, thereby extending governance to the isolated areas and in turn generating economic activities and employment opportunities for the locals.
PIB is the authorized media agency nodal organization of the government of India, the union government, to act as a facilitator between the government and the media. So if the government wants to tell anything to the media, it happens through PIB, or even if the media has some kind of a feedback to give to the government, that also happens through PIB. And also we are tasked with analyzing the public sentiment as reflected by the media to the government. So if it requires any kind of immediate short-term policy changes or even in the medium term or long term, that gets reflected to the policy makers in Delhi through the PIB office. Next slide please. So as I mentioned, the nodal agency of the government, it provides feedback to the government of people's reaction and how do we communicate to you about what the government is saying. We issue press releases, we issue press notes. When some union minister is visiting from Delhi to Nagaland, we facilitate that interaction with the minister and other senior officers of that particular ministry with the media. We also provide high quality free to use photographs, and we are also trying to delve into the domain of videos, especially for the use of TV channels and digital portals. And of course we have a very vibrant social media platforms of all PIB offices all across the India as well as the PIB headquarters. So right now information to media on PIB is available in English, Hindi, Urdu and a lot of regional languages also. So we'll come to the languages that are available in the northeast and what we can do for Kohima, Nagaland particularly. And of course we organize press conferences. Secondly, we do this. So this Vartalap, and the second element is the press tour. So I met two of people from your fraternity who had gone to the press tour to Maharashtra last year. So we do that also. Next slide. Okay, so how do we do it? So we have a PIB's website, pib.gov.in. So if I ask you, when was the last time the Prime Minister visited Nagaland, and whether you want some information, you want to refer to that information, ki PM kab aaye the, what did he say when he visited, if you want high quality images of that visit, free to use, then how can you use that on the PIB website? So you just log on to PIB, and as you can say, this was the PM's visit when he visited the Hornbill festival in 2014. So right now, PR's press releases as far back as even 1950s is available on the PIB website.
In 2018, the Indian government launched Ayushman Bharat, comprising two landmark initiatives that have transformed the healthcare landscape in India. The first one is Pradhan Mantri Jan Arogya Yojana, PMJY, and the second one is Health and Wellness Centers. So to talk about the first one, the Ayushman Bharat Pradhan Mantri Jan Arogya Yojana is a flagship centrally sponsored scheme that provides health insurance coverage of Rs 5 lakh per family per year for secondary and tertiary care hospitalizations. PMJAY became the world's most extensive government-funded health insurance system. For the rural family, we had previously avoided hospitals who had previously avoided hospitals due to prohibitive cost. PMJAY became the affordable safety net. The scheme is fully funded by the government with the cost of implementation shared between the central and the state governments. Our state has got national awards also under this program during the last 1-2 years. The key features and benefits of this program is, number 1, health coverage, ₹5 lakh per family per year for secondary and tertiary care. Because of time paucity, I cannot talk about all the schemes and the programs, but there is also a program called Prime Minister PM Abim, where there is infrastructural development under the Prime Minister. So we cannot go so much into detail, but when you go to the district hospitals, please interview our doctors. We are trying, we have come up with one medical college, that is NIMSAR, which is in Kohima. You can always go and visit NIMSAR also and take the updates, how it is progressing, and also the doctors in the district hospitals capacity building is going on every now and then, and the facilities are improving because of PMJY and the CMHIS, and the patient flow is increasing. Just recently, due to some problem in the insurance insurance company, CMHIS, few private hospitals could not take up this program, so there was more inflow of patients in NHAK and Dimapur district hospitals. But now some of the private hospitals have also taken up, so we want the media persons to take everything in a positive way. The department is trying our best to benefit our people, and we are trying our best to make our healthcare take our healthcare to the doorsteps of our people.
July 19 de Chemenu district laga drug de-addiction center Thongsunyu village te inaugurate kuri dise. Center ge MLA AR Jwenga Sebra inaugurate kuri dise. Kote Chemenu DC Japhet Watch aro Jan Kalyankari Yojana Prachar Prasar Abhiyan JKYPP laga founder Pushesh Atre bhi thakise. District Drug De-Addiction Center to Manikan ge addiction bra nijor laga jivan wapas lobole aro dignity purpose thakibole nimide dedicated ase kuise. MLA AR Jwenga Sebra itu moi kuise center do building hi noy itu akha ania laga ekta ase kote bhangi ja jivan khan bhal kuri dibo aro manu khan strength aro dignity pabo. Addiction do life sentence no hoy koi kina MLA kuise recovery kurubole pare kintu itu choice pra shuru kure kuise.
Of the Nagaland State Unit of JKYPPA, led by, once again, I would like to acknowledge the initiative of our brother, Mr. Philip Chadi. In fact, this is a novel initiative. Acha. Shamne, kaya ito na sa pan. Rahulog okay. Ngwe niya gather take kita, tapos kita, kasuin da. Renyegi, yung kaya na range kapili na kita society, civil society organization, api. Rahu, project mo kaya wapit sa sila. Mo itya, ito na time mo ina. Ito Nagaland State Unit, maka JKYPPA, laga team da kung nagati mo laga appreciation to janaya se, aro tayo kung congratulate kore ase kile kole ito ekdom important milestone ekta tayo achieve kore aro especially the villages of this region in particular aro
opportunity ini kan yunkan ke yan isnai ka wo apni an exemplary kurigina aman rima khali noina naga manukan gibi exemplary kibuli pare ala ka wo idu gane apni an mun daur kuribo lage church kan bi ahigina itu moto kuribo lage village council kan bi ahigina moto kuribo lage aro government side TV, American Kiti, Punto Jagati Pargo, American Ahibre, Ahigna Moto Purbo. Idugane, American Libis, school so Piras idea. School the Amisop Jagina, visit as a send in Ubia, Ajahuna, Babisha, Chupi Hawker, Nami, Pujo, Agna, Tangelo Burguna, Babisha, should be a Babra me, residing there. Living by high school so Piragina Piraza. Gilemane, American Ami Bishim Boden like a school to the Ami visit Jase. Olympic one Nishina, American Yadi, American Ekta, American Mundi, important Ekta Takado, American Pisa Nimdi come Burishi Bule. Pisa Nimdi come Burishi Bule to shortly for them. Olympic future Nimdi Babishi Bule. Future generation Nimdi Babishi Bule to. We don't need money to work. Human resource tagishu bole na. It's important na sir. Itu pra amni schools kan ki jaatu itu ba sir. Apnan tu moi tisi adia ase apnan bhabya se moi visa logi na ina tagibo pare. Scheme ekta ani adini tu bola bhabya sa amni tu inda hana de. Itu laga kam do MLA sab khan ta kam bara kurbo. Department kam bara kurbo. Moi adia ha tu amana demand ninti ki important na sir. Education is very important. Character is very important. Environmental aspect is very important. American drug use kan itu ni address kurbo lagi. Koi kena ami itu school kan di bila. So itu nishna American itu laga kampi. American bisa hisap ti hi sai kena kam kurbo. Benefit ti kam kurbo boleh to. I assure you this. I will guarantee you. It will not be successful. But human resource to pull kurbi. Aro compassion thaki ni. Ekjon ki understand beri kena puri kena take puri shi boleh to itu late.
Supreme Court pra gender equality nimide tribal Mikey Khan ancestral property upor equal share lobole hak ase koigina ekta hukum dis. Supreme Court bench justice Sanjay Karol aro Jomalia Bakchibra kuise inheritance share upor hak thakigina bi nadiado gender upor discrimination laga mamla bia kuria ase. Our justice law core principles equity and good conscience to violate kuria ase koigina janais. Itu hukum dia do khali tribal Mikey ekta ge nohoy hoili bi Mikey laga bacha khan bi maternal grandfather laga property upor share lubole hakas. Lower court pra puila kuise Mikey khan property upor hak thaka do tradition de nai. Itu karne itu mamla do ek bar reject kurise. Only Supreme Court pra kwa hisab te puila pra kurigina ai thakya practices aro kam do constitutional right laga upor jabo na pare. Hindu Succession Act te scheduled tribes khan center bra notify na kuriya tak excluded ase. Kintu itu mamla de hak deny kuriya do Constitution law Article 14 equality before law or Article 15 non discrimination violate kure koigina Supreme Court pra dhuri paise. Advisor for Information Technology and Communications, Economic and Statistics and Evaluation, Setongkya Sangtambra, Nutun e-service launch kurise aru itu to DigiLocker de integrated ase. Ite ado birth certificate, death certificate, CMHIS cards, or government ID cards kan sop tate pai jabo. Koigina jani pais. Itu launch kuria program do hoile State IT&C Department pra National E-Governance Division NEGD aru Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology lo de milaigena Kohima de kurise. DigiLocker user experience for government application and e-procurement and e-tendering system upor de workshop thaka humoy ayojan kurise. Advisor Sangtambra program de kotha kuria humoy kuise enega integrations kanimide janta ge bishi modot kurbo aru bishi asani aru safe pra documents kan online bra access kurbole paribo. Ito upor DigiLocker aru e-procurement to ekta bishi important foundation ase government transparency nimide aru itu do Prime Minister Modi laga Digital India Vision logo line te kure. Workshop te Commissioner and Secretary IT&C RN la Jamir bra DigiLocker do ekta transparency aru empowerment la symbol ase aru sarkar departments khan ge itu notun system do adopt kurigina thaki bole janais. Workshop te State Department la senior officers aru MEITY officials kan sob thaki se koigina jani pais. तो ये थका से इतला बुलेटिन करने और अलग-अलग को करने से तक भी HornbillTV. Goodbye.